Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, and today I'm going to be talking about the law of attraction, clarifying some myths around the law of attraction and explaining what it actually is and how it works, and even bring some science to the mix. But first of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Anna. I am a holistic psychologist, mindfulness and meditation coach, and holistic life coach. And on this channel, I talk about meditation, mindfulness, holistic living, spirituality, and law of attraction. And today, like I said, is going to be a video around the law of attraction. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, the law of attraction is the idea that our thoughts create our reality, and that we basically can manifest anything that we want just by using our thoughts. And for a lot of people, the law of attraction is still a very much woo-woo thing and just something very mystical that doesn't even exist. And for others, they believe that it exists but have a complete misconception around how it works and what it actually is. So the first thing that I want to clarify about the law of attraction is that the law of attraction is actually one of the laws of the universe. So a lot of people think that the law of attraction is something that they can use for specific things. So now I want to manifest a car or a house, or I want to manifest a partner. And they think that they only need to focus on their thoughts in order to manifest that specific thing. But the law of attraction is something that is always happening. It's always working. You are always manifesting your own reality. And this can be good news or bad news depending on your state of being. And a lot of people think that they are not good manifestors. So they are trying to manifest something, but for some reason the law of attraction is not working for them because they are trying to manifest those specific things and they are not happening. But the truth is, we are all great manifestors because, again, we are all always manifesting. Everything that you see in front of you right now, you have manifested into reality, the good and the bad things. And now you might be thinking, well, if I'm such a good manifester, why is it that I cannot manifest the things that I want to see happening in my life? And I'm manifesting things that I don't want to see happening in my life. No bad things have happened. There are parts of my life that I'm not happy with. There's no way I've manifested those things because those are not things that I wanted to manifest. And this actually relates to another myth of the law of attraction, which is your thoughts create your reality. And this is actually not true. It's part of the truth though. Because we don't attract what we want or what we think about. We attract what we are. And I will be diving in a little bit more into the science part of the law of attraction a little bit later in the video. But this actually relates to that scientific part a lot. So who you are is your energy. Okay, we are all made of energy. And the energy that we carry, it's a mix of everything. Our thoughts, our emotions, our state of being, our experiences, just everything that makes us. And based on all of those things, we create our energy field. And we are constantly attracting more of that energy. So if your energy is on a low frequency, meaning you are mostly sad, depressed, stressed, unhappy in general, then those are the things that you're going to be attracting because we attract more of the same energy that we are carrying. On the other hand, if your energy is at a high frequency, again, you're going to be a match to other high frequency things, whether that's people, things, situations, whatever it is. And it's not about avoiding negative thoughts or negative emotions. It's all about learning how to manage those negative thoughts and emotions. Because if you're constantly trying to deny your negative thoughts and emotions because you only want to attract good things into your life, you're actually creating a resistance. Because in that case, the energy that you're emitting is not the energy of good vibrations, high vibrations, but an energy of trying to avoid and resist something. And resistance creates more resistance. Resistance attracts resistance. So now you might be thinking, well, if I need to be at a high frequency to attract good things, but I cannot avoid bad and emotional things to do that, then how the hell do I attract good things into my life? And the truth is, you don't need to avoid absolutely anything. You just need to allow yourself to feel and think whatever it is that you have to think. And as a meditation teacher, something that I've learned myself and that I keep teaching my students is the difference between having a thought and being attached to that thought, or even engaging with that thought. The way that you raise your vibration and your frequency in order to attract better things into your life is by becoming a conscious person, a more mindful and conscious person. And that means that you are aware of your thoughts, but you realize that you are not your thoughts. You realize that you have negative emotions every now and then, but you are not those emotions. So you can see those thoughts and emotions come and go without getting attached to them. Now, I teach more of this in my meditation classes and coaching, so if you want to learn more about that, just make sure to contact me via the link down below. Another reason why sometimes it's so difficult to manifest good things into our lives, the things that we want into our life just by using our thoughts, is because when we are so focused on something that we really want, again, the energy that we are emitting into the universe is that we don't have what it is that we want. So if you want to manifest a car and every day you're thinking, oh, I really want that car is so cool, I wish I could have it, I really want it, you're telling the universe that you don't have it. And again, you don't manifest what it is that you want, you manifest the energy that you are in. So you have to focus on the energy of abundance. Like, you might want that car and you'd be very happy to have that car, but actually, even if you don't have it, you can still feel abundant and happy and fulfilled. And that your happiness does not rely on having that thing. Something that is very important also with the law of attraction is your emotions, is to engage your emotions when you're trying to manifest something. So for example, if you've been struggling with money and you want to manifest money, what you really want is not the money, is the feeling of freedom, is the feeling of being abundant. Those are the things that you actually want. So instead of trying to think about money, I want to earn $1 million or win the lottery, focus on the energy of abundance. Focus on feeling abundance with what you already have. Be grateful. Think of all the things in your life that you have and that make you feel good. So to better explain how the law of attraction actually works, I like to use this example. Imagine a radio. There's a lot of radio stations out there. Each one is a different frequency. And if you want to listen to a specific radio station, you have to tune in your radio to that frequency. So when you tune into a specific radio station, you are listening to the songs and the music that they are providing, but you are not able to listen to all the other radio stations, even though they are there and they exist. So all frequencies are all available to you, just like in a radio. It's all about which frequency you're tuning into. So all the abundance in the world, all the money in the world, all the good things in the world are always available to you. But it's all about which frequency you're tuning into. Are you tuning into the frequency of lack, of not having enough, of not having the things that you want? Or are you tuning into the abundance of all that is available in the universe and that you can use to be happy and have a fulfilling life? And a lot of people may argue that the law of attraction is just the power of suggestion. And a lot of people also think that the law of attraction is all just about motivation. So if you're trying to manifest something in your subconscious, you're working towards those things, which means you're more likely to achieve it. And in a way, that is also true. It's actually all related. It's not just one thing or the other. Everything in the universe works as one. So that's why one of the most important tools to use the law of attraction is affirmations or writing things down, because you are focusing your mind on those things. You are conditioning your brain into believing that you have those things. So for example, when you want to manifest a car, you're not going to write down or affirm to yourself, I want this car. What you're going to write down or affirm to yourself is, I have this car, or thank you universe for giving me this car, for example. And this is basically you conditioning your own mind into believing that you already have that thing so that you can tune in into the frequency of already having that thing. And when you're tuning into a specific frequency, you're obviously going to become more aware of the things that exist within that frequency. So if you're tuning into the frequency of a Tesla car, obviously you're going to start seeing Teslas everywhere because you're tuning into the frequency of a Tesla. Something else that is very important for the law of attraction is belief. Belief is very heavy on your frequency. So if there's a part of you that doesn't believe that you deserve abundance, that doesn't believe that you deserve love, it doesn't matter how much you try to tune into that frequency, that limiting belief is bringing you down into a lower frequency. So you really have to keep checking in with yourself to see in which frequency are you actually on. Are you in the frequency of love or are you in the frequency of lack? So really, the law of attraction is not so much about attracting, in my opinion. It's more about matching. So we say a lot that if we are at a certain frequency, we are attracting more things within that frequency. But really, we're not attracting, we're just matching. Again, using the example of the radio. You are tuning into that frequency and now you're a match with that radio station. So you can perceive it. You can finally see it in your reality. Because the truth is, what you wanted was always there. It was always available to you. You just, for some reason, didn't believe you could reach it. Whether it's because you were too engaged with your negative thoughts, your limiting beliefs, or your negative emotions, and you couldn't see them. And now I want to bring some science into the mix because I understand that a lot of people still might think that even after everything that I said that this is still too woo-woo. But if you have a basic understanding of quantum physics, this will actually make a lot of sense to you. Now, I'm not a scientist, so I'm not going to pretend that I know everything there is to know about quantum physics, and I'm not even the best person to be able to explain it the best way. So after this video, if you're curious, I would advise for you to Google some videos around quantum physics and how it relates to law of attraction, and I'm sure there will be other teachers that will be able to explain it much better than I can. So if you have a basic understanding of quantum physics, you probably heard about quantum particles. So basically, scientists decided to shoot little particles of physical matter into a wall. And again, I'm not going to go too much into it. You are welcome to research it after. And they realized that when someone was looking or observing the particles, they tended to behave as physical matter, so actual particles. And when no one was looking, they would behave like waves or as energy. So they were no longer behaving as material things. They were just waves. And that was such a complicated thing to understand. How is that possible? How is it that material things, material particles can behave just as waves or energy when no one's looking? And it actually led to the conclusion that perception does create your reality. Our perception actually has an influence on how things behave. So if we believe that this reality is so fixed and dense, then we are going to perceive it exactly like that. But when our perception and our beliefs are not involved, actually we realize that everything is just energy, it's just waves and frequency. There's no actual material things in this universe. It's all just energy. And again, it's our perception, our beliefs, emotions, and thoughts that create and shape the reality that we see. So something else that is important to understand the law of attraction is that if you're creating your own reality, everyone else in the world is also creating their own reality. So we are actually all co-creating the reality that we see outside. And if the law of attraction is one of the laws of the universe, so is free will. So that's why there's no point in trying to attract your ex back into your life, right? I mean, you could try and you could even make it work, but you would be violating the free will of that person. But what is more likely is that it won't even work, because again, that person has free will to create their own reality. And if what they are trying to manifest is a new beginning or to be with someone else, then it's not going to match with what you're trying to create. So the best way to use the law of attraction is again based on emotions. Is there ex back that you want, or is it love that you want in your life? Is it that specific amount of money that you want in your bank account, or is the feeling of freedom or abundance? So my advice is that instead of trying to manifest specific things into your life, focus on your energy. Focus on raising your own vibration so that you can match all the abundance in the world. Just focus on being the best person that you can possibly be, and trust that that's what the universe is going to reflect back to you. At the end of the day, the universe, everything that you see outside of yourself is a mirror, always telling you what your frequency is. So if you're seeing bad things, if you're seeing lack, if you're seeing, things that you don't want to see, that is actually information about your own frequency. The universe is reflecting back at you who you are in that moment. So if you're seeing things that you don't want to see, focus on yourself, focus on raising your vibration, and then the universe will begin to reflect all the things that you want to see. So I really hope you enjoyed this video and that it was enlightening for you and that it made you understand the law of attraction much better. And these are only a few of the things that I teach in my coaching sessions. So if you're interested in one of those, just make sure to reach out to me. So have a great day and don't forget to raise your vibration. Bye!